Good evening and welcome. Welcome to Lady Spartan basketball as the Lady Spartans take on the Lady Arabians of Pendleton Heights. My name is Ronnie Wiley and welcome to the Spartan Sportsnet pregame show, brought to you always by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan Association, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Before the game, I had a chance to speak to Spartan coach Michelle Harder.
Coach, last game of the season, reflect.
Well, a big part for us is just continuing to learn, to finish games, to do little things. And I think we've come a long way throughout the season. I think that we're starting to understand that you have to put 32 minutes of basketball together and you can't have little lapses. And, in every game we've seen, like, we've had some lapses, but they do get shorter and shorter. And I think that the girls really have bought into defense, how we want to be playing defense. And then offensively, we do some nice things, just sometimes our shots don't fall. But I've been very pleased with our progression. It is a process, so it's something that, just each and every game you want to get better, each and every practice, and just continue. And hopefully by the end, you're playing your best basketball.
And that's the key, is playing the best basketball. Those close games earlier in the season, how do you think those lessons are affecting the girls now as we come to the end of the season?
Well, those close games were tough because they're games that you think back that, our record could be much better than it is. But it is valuable to be, we haven't been in close games like that. This is really the first year where we've had a lot of those close games, and just learning to get over the hump and execute and value the possession. So I think that they've been beneficial for us. We've learned from them. We haven't seen ourselves get over that hump yet, but, that's one of those things that it's just going to take one game for that to happen, and then you get on a flow. But, again, like I said, I've been pleased with how hard the girls have been working, the improvement that we've been showing, and excited to, finish out the season here and get into sectional, because I think that, we have a very good shot with our sectional, and it could really be up in the air. It's just coming out, believing, and having a little luck.
The draw Sunday, obviously you're looking for a bye. That's everybody's goal. If you don't, how's that going to affect?
Yeah, if we don't get the bye, you still got to come out and play, and you've got to win the games to get there. And sometimes it's nice to get out there that first game, get the jitters out, play a little bit, and get yourself going. But it's just one of those things that we haven't been lucky the last couple years of getting the bye. We've played the first night. So just whatever it is, just looking at the opponent that we have and getting ourselves prepared for what we need to do.
Who do you got in the lineup tonight?
Tonight we're going to go with Sarah, Paige, Brittany, Carson, and Haley Simback. Abby's coming back from sickness, so, give her a little time on the bench, get her going. But we'll go with those five.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Spartan coach Michelle Harder. She gave the lineups for tonight's Lady Spartans. For the Pendleton Heights Arabians, they are led by number 2, Morgan Martin. She's a 5'6" senior. Number 3, Haley Brumnemer is a 6-foot senior. Casey Warfel is the lone freshman in the lineup. She's a 5'9" freshman. Number 12. Number 24 is Abby Rosencrantz. She's a 5'8" senior. Right on that, the lineup for the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians is number 32, Kaylee Lloyd, a 5'11" senior. All the seniors, of course, honored tonight, senior night here in Pendleton Heights before the ball game, and a lot of them are going to be going on to be playing basketball in college. Lady Spartans are 6-13 on the season. I'll again talked with Coach before the game. A lot of close games that could add a few more W's to the Spartans' win total. The Lady Spartans averaged 40.1 points per game while giving up 41.1 points per game. Again, a couple of buckets here or there and a couple close ball games could have easily added 3, maybe 4 more victories to the Lady Spartans' win total. The Lady Arabians are an impressive 14-4 on the season. They average 59.2 points per game while giving up 47.1 points per game, so they can be scored upon. Chad Cook is the coach of the Lady Arabians in his 7th season. He is 97-65. 13th season overall, he is 176-126. Coach Harder is the coach for the CHS Spartans. She has a 13-48 record in her 3rd season here at CHS, and her 14th season overall, 168-141. again, if you've been following these girls from the very beginning of the season, you have seen improvement. Going back to the holiday tournament that CHS hosted back during the Christmas break, they had victory in their hands against a Madison squad, a very tough Madison squad. A couple turnovers, a couple, antsy plays where they lost that game. The Spartans, again, a couple plays here or there, as Coach talked about, could have easily added 3, 4, possibly 5 victories onto their win total this season. Sectional time is coming up. The pairing is next Sunday. Of course, the sectional is an EIAC sectional, just like the boys, minus East Central. And so the Spartans very familiar with all of the opponents in the EIAC. Connersville not with the best record, but again, they're a team that you definitely want to not go to sleep on, because, these close victories could really, you never know when a team's going to get hot. And, Kerry Brown has a couple of sectionals with some teams in Rushville that had, dismal records and somehow turned it on during, I think one of his teams was 7-15, and they ended up winning the sectional. So this team has the talent. This team has the ability, without question, to make a run in the sectional. Just got to tweak a few things and believe in themselves and don't get down on themselves. That's key. And of course, Coach Harder will, without question, keep the girls focused on, each play at a time, each possession at a time, whether you have the ball or a defensive stand. This Arabians team, though, very, very good. 6-foot Haley Brum, she is a force to be reckoned with. She's a force inside. So we'll see how this game plays out. Again, the Spartans have 2 more games on the season. After tonight, they play Rushville on Saturday at home, and they close out the regular season against East Central on the 27th. We'll be back after this, wrapping up the post-game show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Union Savings and Loan is an old-school community bank founded in Connersville in 1892 and still locally owned and operated today. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you need financing. They also have a trust department. And with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street, Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
Back here at Pendleton Heights, we're ready for the national anthem. The people in the stands are standing up as we get ready to honor America with the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pendleton Heights High School for varsity basketball between the Connersville Lady Spartans and your Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. At this time, would you please rise and face the flag as we honor this great country with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem. Connersville Spartans again 6-13 on the season. Arabians are 14-4. Sectional this year in Greensburg. Still think it's available to that.
Number 13, a
As these Spartans are getting their starting lineups announced against Sarah Rubel, Paige Dunaway, Carson Morgan, Brittany Bottomley, and Haley Simbach getting the start for Abby. She'll be in a little bit later, coming up later on in the show. Has some illness. Now here's the Arabians. Again, senior night for them. Not a bad crowd for the faithful here. A little left of the camera, kind of filled up in that section right there. You know, Connersville always travels very, very well. Whether any sport, the faithful come out and supports the teams. And none so prevalent as in boys basketball, but the girls get a nice following as well. You know, this Arabians team, you know, gives up 47 points, score 59, so they're, you know, plus 12 average. But, you know, again, they can be scored upon. But again, that height that they have and the quickness that they have will definitely be something that the Spartans will have to battle tonight as they look up in the senior night for the Arabians as the officials take the floor. Again, the parents come out for the sectional on Sunday. As Coach Harder mentioned, you know, it'd be nice to get a bye, but at the same time, it'd be nice to, you know, depending on how well they close out the season, maybe continue the momentum and get that first game to get that jitters out. Chris Greensburg, always a tough place to play. That's number 32 for the Lady Arabians, Kaylee Lloyd, and Simbach for the Spartans get the jump, and it goes to the Lady Arabians. Number 12 has the ball. Kaylee Warfel, she passes it off to Morgan Martin. Martin over to her left side to number 3, Haley Brumnummer. Shoots and scores. Number by Brommer. She puts the Arabians up 2-0. Connersville Spartans led by Sarah Rubel over to Morgan. Morgan over to Simbach. Simbach back to Rubel. That's Bottomley with the basketball right there. And Dunaway thought she was going to drive, go inside, tossed it off to Rubel, but it goes out of bounds off the hands of Morgan Martin. Connersville basketball. Bottomley going to dish it in. Over to Dunaway. Dunaway's deadly from 3. Simbach inside. Dunaway with the first 3 of the night off the front of the rim. Nice rebound there. Simbach had it, but she loses it. And the ball is to the Lady Arabians. Not a bad shot there from Paige. You definitely want her to take those shots all day long. And Simbach had a position, but just went through her fingers. And that's out of bounds. Luckily, she didn't get a call on that one. Rosencrantz going to bring it in. She brings it in over to Martin. Martin crosses the timeline. Looking over the offense, looking over the defense. She drives to her left. The spin moves on Dunaway. She passes it over to number 12, who gets fouled by Simbach. That's going to be her first, the Spartans' first. 2-0. So far here in this first quarter, a 3-point shot there from Rosencrantz. She's got all 5 of their points. Nice shot there. Nice steal from number 12. Kaylee Warford goes all the way in for 2 points, and it's a quick 7-0 lead. And Michelle Harder is taking a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll be back 30 seconds.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you: in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Michelle Harder quick to call the timeout to stop the bleeding. 7-0 run from the Lady Arabians. 5 from Haley Brumnummer. 2 from Casey Warford on that still right there. The Spartans have the basketball now. Sarah Rubel bringing it up to her right side. Looking over her offense, dribbles to the top of the key. Dribbles back to the right side. Boy, I tell you what, Martin's all over her, and Simbach with the basketball. A little bit too hard for Simbach, and the Arabians come down with the basketball, and they're off and running, and Dunaway almost had a steal right there. Tell you what, these Arabians are very, very fast. Martin with the basketball, top of the key. Over to her right side, over to Brumnummer. Number 12 has the basketball now. Warford, she goes inside for another bucket. 9-0 lead now from the Lady Arabians. Again, the speed right now paying dividends for the Arabians as Rubel has the basketball. Martin all over her. And that's Carson Morgan driving to the top of the key now to her left side. Sent back with the, or that's Bottomley with the basketball. Bottomley bounces off the foot of Martin. Martin comes up with it. She's thought about going all the way in, but pulls outside to her right side. That's Brumnummer with the basketball. She's got 5 points already tonight. She's driving inside on Bottomley and ins and out of the basketball. Looks like they're going to get Brittany for that. And Brandnemmer is going to be going to the line, shooting 2. And she puts up her first one, a beautiful nothing but the bottom of the net. You like to see that if you're a coach. Abby Schwartz is coming in, taking Bottomley's place. Abby, of course, she's a force in the middle for the Spartans. Another, that's 2 more points there from Brumnummer. She has 7 points, 7 of the 11 points, and the Arabians up 11-0 on the Spartans. Definitely not something the Spartans expected right away. And that's another steal there. And Martin comes up with the basketball. She scoops it over to, what a rebound there from number 32, Kaylee Lloyd. She, towers over everyone and scooped that up, and she put it in. And now the Arabians are up 13-0. Send back with the basketball over to Morgan. Morgan dribbles, and here Dunaway's going. She's going to drive. No, she dishes it out, and it's intercepted by Martin. Up ahead to Brumnummer. She's going to go all the way, and she's got the basketball. 15-0 lead now from the Arabians, and Coach Harder's calling another timeout. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com. The place to eat in Connersville is Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call, 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster.
Back here in Pendleton Heights. Pendleton Heights all over the Lady Spartans, 15-0. I mean, they just, again, the speed was as advertised and then some as the Spartans bring up the basketball, trying to shake off the shock of this blitz that they are getting by Pendleton Heights right now. I mean, just a pressure defense. The ball got away a little bit, but Dunaway comes up with it. She's off to number 33 for the Spartans, Jaylee Wilhelm, freshman, and stolen again by number 12 for the Nuke. She goes up and gets the foul. That's Casey Warford, the freshman. She's got another 2 points and a chance for a 3-point play. J.C. Wilhelm comes up with a foul on that, her first, the team's third. And she gets the roll there. Casey Wilhelm, she's got 7 points, 7 of the 18. Most of her points are, well, actually, I think every one of them has been fast break points for her. The little freshman there with 7 points. Dunaway brings the ball up slowly for the Spartans, looking inside. Abby, looks like it was called a timeout by the Lady Arabians, taking a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:56 to go here in the first quarter. The Spartans down 18-0.
You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at Pendleton Heights, it is all Arabians, 18-0. It's not like the Spartans are playing bad. It's just that the Arabians are playing very, very good, sticky defense on the Lady Spartans. Very, very good defense on the Lady Spartans. They, without question, are in control, total control of this ball game as Martin brings the basketball up, leading 18-0 over to her left side to Lloyd. Lloyd back to Martin, over to Never, and that's a beautiful pass inside, and Kaylee Lloyd has 2 more points, 20-0. Lady Spartans, as Paige Dunaway brings the basketball across the timeline. Spartans need to score in the worst way. Dunaway tries to, again, this height of Pendleton Heights definitely. Wow, that was another beautiful play. That was number 24, Abby Rosencram, with the basketball right there, and Pendleton Heights up 22-0. Spartans on the attack, and that's going to go out on the Spartans. Again, this defense is just very, very good. A very good swarmy defense, and the height advantage as well. Martin bringing the basketball up. Looking over the Spartan defense. Goes to her right side. Over to Rosencrantz. She dishes it off to number 31, who's in the basketball, but it's stolen by Abby Schwartz. And that's the Spartan basketball on that held ball. Something goes right for the Spartans on that. They got to capitalize right here. 2:50 to go. Spartans down 22-0. Paige Dunaway brings the basketball up, drives. Again, look how they close that off really quick. Number 11 with the basketball. She loses it. That was Sydney Duncan who lost that basketball for the Spartans. McKenna Lucas comes in for the Spartans. Sarah Rubel checks back in. Martin brings up the basketball. Gets over to number 24, Rosencrantz. She's over to that's beautiful. Wow, I knew that was going in from the angle I was at. That's Haley Brumnemer. It's 25-0 right now. The Spartans in a huge deficit. That's, again, look at that swarmy defense, and there's a walk right there. One of the rare mistakes, that maybe the only mistake so far that Pendleton Heights has made tonight on that walk there from Kylie Lloyd. JC brings it in. Abby Schwartz, who she's just going to go for it. Dishes off the glass a little too hard. Kylie Lloyd comes down with the rebound. Number 24 brings it up quickly for the Knights. Over to Martin, who dishes it tied to Lloyd. Lloyd's got 2 on her and still throws it up and in. She's got 6 points. 27-0 right now. The Spartans on the attack. That's number 33 is the basketball. Number 11 right there. With Sydney Duncan. Sarah Rubel. Spartans definitely disheveled right here. 1 Coming up on 90 seconds to go here. Right now in this first quarter, inside to Abby Schwartz. Stolen away from the Arabians. Nice effort there from the Arabians to save that from going out of bounds. Up to Martin. Martin thought about taking a shot, but she steps back, takes a three. She scores. Unbelievable. 30-0. Pendleton Heights against the Spartans. Sarah Rubel with the basketball. Sydney Duggan with it. She's driving. She looks like I thought she was going to take it right there. Abby Schwartz, and that ball goes out of bounds, but Abby Schwartz was, it just seems like there's more than 5 players on the floor for Pendleton Heights. Paige Dunaway returns to play off to Abby Schwartz. Schwartz to Sarah Rubel. Back over to Dunaway. With a battle inside between Lloyd and Schwartz. And it's going to be a foul call. The first one on New Palestine. That's Casey Warfel. Her first over guarding right there. Only 1 foul. It's inside there to Sembaki. Oh, just a little too hard off the rim as the Arabians are on the attack, hoping to keep the Spartans scoreless in this first quarter. Martin with the basketball, looking over her offense. Over to number 12, who shoots a three. That's off a little bit. That's a rebound from the Arabians. They keep it alive as we're coming down to 10 seconds to go here in this first quarter. 30-0. 24 shoots a three-pointer. That's off a little bit. The Spartans battle for the rebound. Lloyd comes with it. Doesn't get the shot off. The only thing that went right for the Spartans was stop them there. 30-0 at the end of the first quarter. Spartans down big. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Back here in Pendleton Heights, the Arabians up big over the Spartans, 30-0. Just an excellent display of defense and offense from Pendleton Heights. Lady Spartans, who you'd almost think they should get the basketball to start this second quarter, but the Spartans had a held ball, which got them the ball, and you got to take turns. Inside to Lloyd. She's got surrounded by Spartans. She commits to turnover. Spartans need to capitalize right here and get on the board. Dunaway dishes it into Sarah Rubel. Sarah brings it up. She is met at the line there from, I tell you what, they're not giving up anything on defense, the Lady Arabians, and that goes off Carson Morgan. No, it doesn't. It goes off Lady Arabian. I think Carson thought that it was definitely going to be off her, which would have been Arabian's ball, but no, it did go off an Arabian. Paige Dunaway dishes it inside, trying to find an open teammate, and there's Sarah Rubel with the basketball. She gets freed a little bit, bounces off her foot. That's going to be a held ball. That's going to be Spartan basketball. And the arrow goes back over to the Arabians after the Spartans dish it in, and Paige Dunaway going to do the duties to dish it in. And McKenna Lucas in. The Spartans send by Carson Morgan and Sarah Rubel, and it's stolen away there from, stolen back from the Spartans. Ladies Spartans with the basketball, still down 30-0. Dunaway with the basketball. I mean, she's just, again, it just seems like there's more than 5 players on Pendleton Heights playing defense. Dunaway shoots a long 3, and it's short just a little bit. Rebound there from number 31, Berkeley Shelton. She dishes it up from Casey Warford. She gets another 2 points. That's 9 for her. She's just a freshman. Morgan with the basketball. Over to Lucas. Lucas to Dunaway. Spartans down 32-0. Sembach with the basketball. She shoots a 5-footer and she scores. Haley Sembach puts the Spartans on the board at 6:35 to go. The Spartans finally scores 32-2. The Ravens on the attack. There's Martin with the basketball. Over to number 22. She's driving against the Spartans and comes up a little short. Rebound there from Lucas, but that's going to be Arabian basketball right there as Lloyd came in and pretty much stole that from Lucas. That's smart basketball from Lloyd right there. Lucas had the ball out a little bit, and Lloyd just came in and calls the hella ball, which the arrow was to Rosen. And I tell you, that's unbelievable. Brumnummer with a 3, 35-2. Lady Spartans down. Dunaway with the basketball over to her right side. Morgan with the basketball to Rubel. Back to Morgan. Morgan shoots a free from here. That looked good. Off the back of the rim. She'd have followed her shot. She might have gotten a rebound. Number 22 shoots a 3 for New Powell. A little long on that. Then Brumnummer comes up with the rebound. And there's another 3-point shot a little long, and the Arabians are getting the rebounds, and that's a walk right there. The Spartans with the basketball. Bottomley comes in for Lucas. McKenna Lucas is a 5'8" sophomore. They got a few more years to have her. Like to see her get some good minutes as Rubel brings the basketball across the timeline. 5:30 to go. And over to Bottomley. Bottomley looks like she's driving inside a little bit. She's going all the way, and she's met with a foul. Way to draw the foul right there. That's what you've got to do against this tall team. Get inside and get some fouls, and that's going to be on number 24, Abby Rosenkrantz. And Bottomley's going to give herself 2 free opportunities to score right here with 5:18 to go. Bottomley dribbles it a couple times. And she bounces off the back of the rebound. There's another opportunity for Bottomley to put the Spartans to third point. And it's back off the rim again, and that may be Spartan basketball. No, it's not Spartan basketball. It went off Sembach. The Lady Arabians are bringing the basketball up. They're up 35-2. Spartans starting to swarm a defense a little bit, and that's going to be on Dunaway right there. Spartans getting a little press defense to try to force some turnovers. Martin, or no, that's not Martin. That's Casey Warford with the basketball. Number 31 in for Berkeley Shelton. She scores 37-2. Pendleton Heights with the lead. And they're going to call that on. Yeah, they're going to call that on Casey Warford. Her second foul is Kara Snyder's coming in for the Spartans. Addison Phillips is coming in for the Spartans, and J.C. Wilhelm back in for the Spartans. Bottomley going to dish it inside. Lloyd going to be all over her. Dunaway looks like Carson Morgan, the other. No, that's not Carson over there. But Bottomley trying to find an open player, and that's intercepted. Dunaway throws it right into the hands of Brumnummer, and she goes inside and hits it off the rim, and it looks like they're going to be giving her 2 shots. Not sure who they're going to foul on. Will it be on Phillips or will it be on Dunaway? And it's on Dunaway, her second. Shooting 2 is Brumnummer. And she shorts it. One of the rare mistakes tonight for Pendleton Heights. Her second shot is on the way, and it is good. It's going to take me forever to add up how many points she has tonight. As Dunaway dishes it off inside to Phillips, over there to Snyder. Snyder shoots a 3. She gets it. Snyder with 3. And the Connersville Spartans 38-5, even though they have 4 points up there on the board. And boy, Lloyd went inside on that right there. Nice from Lloyd. Unless it was only a 2-point shot. Thought it was a 3-pointer, but we got to go by the official score. And that's inside. Beautiful dish inside to Addison Phillips. She's a 5'10 freshman. Spartans playing more pressure defense against this Arabian offense. Brumnummer with the basketball on Bottomley. Bottomley's all over her. She shoots it. Oh my goodness, it got all the rim right there and goes inside. 2 more points for Brumnummer. Arabians up 42-6. More than halfway through this second quarter. And that's going to be a over guarding there on Brumnummer. Her first foul. Team's 4th. Rubel coming in for Dunaway. Bottomley going to trigger it in for the Spartans. Triggers it to Snyder. Snyder dribbling over to her right side over to Rubel. Rubel has a mountain of players around her over to Bottomley, who fakes out. She's going inside and she loses it, and it's going to be Lady Arabian basketball. 3:29 to go here in this first half. Lady Arabian's very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Able to break the pressure. Lloyd doing, that's just beautiful. Nice defense there from Phillips. Lloyd goes up, gets the foul. Looks like they're going to call. Let's see who they're going to call. I can't tell from here. But that's it. Let's see, now it's Bottomley they called her 3rd foul. And Lloyd puts up her first free throw. And Bottomley's coming out. Carson Morgan coming back in. Bottomley with 3 fouls. I would suspect that she would be setting until the third quarter. Lloyd's second one up and in. 44-6. 3:10 to go here in the second quarter. Rubel, and that's going to be a held basketball. And that's going to be the Lady Spartan basketball. A lot of held balls tonight. Again, sometimes dribbling yourself in the corner like that, especially with the way that this defense is may not be the best place to go. As Rubel's, again, right there, she is, met. And she's going to drive a little bit. She's losing the basketball over to Snyder, who's hit a long 2 to Carson Morgan. She's bringing it back out. And Morgan dishes it off, and it's intercepted off the hands of Wilhelm. And Brumnummer shooting another 3, and it goes in and out. Lloyd there with the rebound. Another rebound there from Lloyd. Another putback from Lloyd, 46-6. It's a full timeout. Spartans down 46-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Small Booster Club. The cost is just $1 per shot. And may please will get you your choice of a 2-liter as a prize. All money raised from the halftime.
Back here at Pendleton Heights.
The Lady Arabians, courtesy.
Lady Spartans down 46-6. Just an impressive offensive display, an impressive defensive display from the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. I mean, just absolutely impressive. Their height, their speed has just been giving the Spartans all kinds of fits tonight. 2:25 to go here in this first quarter. The Lady Arabians, again, it's going to take me forever to keep score here with their scores, but really they have 6 players have scored tonight for the Lady Arabians. Number 24, Abby Rosenkrantz, that looks like number 34 is in, and that's a steal there from number 5, Skylar Baldwin, and that's going to be Spartan basketball. That's been the definition of tonight's action is the Spartans, passes are, again, the speed, and that just went right off Carson Morgan. No defender around her, just went right off her. The Spartans, again, when you're facing this kind of speed, sometimes you overthink things and throw the ball a little bit too hard. That's what's happening with the Spartans. Number 5 with the basketball over to Brumnemmer. Number 24 off to 22. The Arabians, again, have the height right now. They have a small lineup in against the Spartans, and the Spartans, and that's a nice from Haley that's a three-pointer there. Unbelievable. The Arabians, and that was Ava Phillips. That's their 7th player on the scoring column. They're up 49-6, and this defense, they are just intense. Snyder with the basketball. She loses it and gets it back. And that's going to be a foul on number 24, Abby Rosenkrantz. That's her 2nd, team's 4th. Again, as aggressive as they are, they only have 4 fouls this half. Spartans have 7, so the Lady Arabians are in the bonus. Snyder with the basketball. She's shooting. I guess that's another 2. It looked like she was across the line. She has the longest 2 points of the night. Boy, that's a nice play right there. Number 5 goes in. Skylar Baldwin, that's the 10th player that scores. Baldwin, and it's 51-8. 40 seconds to go here in this half, and that went out of bounds. No, Wilhelm was pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a foul. Not sure who that's going to be called on. I say it's going to be called on Tremaya Herndon with the foul. Spartan basketball. It's their 5th foul. Rubel has it dished away. Brumnemmer she's going to go all the way, give her 2 more points. I'm running out of room with her 53-8. Yeah, I was going to say the clock has not, they're going to have to start the clock all over again. Yeah, they're not sure where it went, but the clock did not start. I need to take maybe a second or 2 off. Not sure what they're going to do at this point, but Spartans definitely like to get into double digits. I guess it's going to stay at 24.6 seconds to go. And again, Spartans like to maybe get into double digits here in this first quarter deep inside, and that's going to be off the Arabians. Addison Phillips battling inside, trying to get some space. And that's stolen away from Brumnemmer. She dishes it up, and that's almost stolen by, and that went, like there's an Arabian everywhere, and the Spartans come up with that with 2 seconds to go, and this is going to be the end of the half. A very, very impressive first half for the Lady Arabians. They are leading the Lady Spartans 53-8. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Eye Center of Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Your vision is our focus. Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Back here in Pendleton Heights, the Arabians all over the Spartans 53-8. Very impressive first quarter there for the Lady Arabians. Scoring for the Lady Arabians, they have 9 players in the scoring column, led by Haley Brumnemmer's 19 points. Morgan Martin has 3. Skylar Baldwin has 2. Kaylee Warfer, she has 9. Ava Phillips has 3. Abby Rosencrantz 2. Let's see here. Berkeley Shelton has 2. And Kylie Lloyd has 12 points. A lot of inside points for Kylie Lloyd. I mean, that was just impressive. Very, very impressive. Lady Spartans, they have 4 points from Kara Schneider. Of course, hers was right on the line of 3. Addison Phillips has 2, and Haley Simbach has 2 for the Connersville Spartans, 8 points. A sport that has now started to take Fayette County by storm is disc golf. If you've been to the park, you've seen the disc golf holes, I guess. We have a little video now on this sport called disc golf.
I'm Cooper Griffin with TV3, standing with Catherine Good, Park Superintendent, and she's going to tell us about the brand new disc golf course here at Roberts Park. What was the inspiration for the park to make this disc golf course?
The great thing about our disc golf course is it came right from the community. So this is really popular over in Rush County, and their disc golf group came to me and said, why don't we have one here in Roberts Park? So they really got it off the ground for us. As you can see, what started out with their idea has now turned into our very own Roberts Park disc golf course. We have your traditional 18-hole course. We have junior tees as well as regular tees, and it makes a circle around almost the entire park. And we have people out here all the time playing, rain or shine, families, individuals. It's a lot of fun. When you start here, you can kind of see an overview of the entire course, and then every hole has a tee, just like in golf. And then it also has a map on the post that shows you where the basket is. So you can kind of tell where you're throwing. And then as you move from hole to hole, you just follow the next map.
When did you get started installing the course?
We got started a couple of months ago. It took about 3 or 4 weeks to get it all done. The great thing about it was Ryan Fields from the Rushville Club came over and helped us, and now we have our own local disc golf club led by Garfield Seeley. So he came over and showed our maintenance staff you know, where the tees were going to go, where the baskets were going to go, really was out here with us, helping us put this in, so we made sure we did it the right way.
I'm here with Garfield Seeley, board member of the Park Rangers Disc Golf Club. Garfield, tell us a little bit about what you do in your club.
Well, we're a member of the Connersville Parks Department. We're the Park Rangers, and what we do is we play disc golf. We have a league on Monday nights, and what we do is we play disc golf, and disc golf is just golf, just with, people call them frisbee, what we call them discs. So it's just what we do, and we have a board. We have a president, Aaron Robinson, and Ryan Fields created the course for us, and on Monday nights we have league and we play, and we welcome everybody to come, and it's for anybody. Whoever wants to play is welcome to play. Right, you have your driver, and the drivers are thinner, and they're made obviously for more distance, and as you get closer to then you have your mid-range here, and they get a little bit thicker, and they're more for just a mid-range shot, more of a straight line shot, and then obviously your putter, they're more thicker, and the brim are more made for you to just to be more accurate with your putting. Some people there are some that are putt and approach, and there's different forms of disc. The more you play, the more you discover what fits you, and some like Discraft, some like Innova, just different types of whatever you like. So anybody that can throw a disc, they're able to play. So we have some ranging from 12 to probably 55 years old. So if you want to play, you're more welcome to come and play.
The community really stepped up and backed this project from the beginning. So all these materials and all the equipment was almost $11,000. But it didn't come out of the park budget at all, because we have a junior tee and a regular tee sponsor for each hole, and that covered most of the cost for the entire course.
I'm Cooper Griffin here with Park Superintendent Catherine Good with TV3. Thanks for watching.
Back here in Pendleton Heights, the Arabians all over the Spartans, 53-8. Interesting video about that disc golf. My brother-in-law and my nephews, they all play disc golf there, and they've been telling me to do it forever, but, I don't know. I was never really good at Frisbee, but it seems to be a lot of fun, so, I may try it when it gets a little warmer. Get out there and play some disc golf. I don't know how much shorter it takes, but it seems like it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Again, 53-8 here in Pendleton Heights. The Lady Ravens all over the Spartans. Their speed, their height. That's been the difference in this ball game, is their speed and their height. And they didn't commit that many fouls. They only had 5 fouls that first half compared to the Spartans 7. Again, a very, very disciplined ball club in these Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. The Connersville Spartans, for the most part, a few turnovers, but most of those were forced turnovers in the sense that the Arabians were just all over the Spartans. The most that the Spartans can do right now, being down 45, is to make it respectable. We're not going to get all 45 points right now, but nonetheless, it is something that could be a respectable game. We're going to take a quick timeout here, a 1-minute timeout during this halftime.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer, for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available, in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here at Pendleton Heights, the Lady Ravens all over the Spartans, 53-8. will be a rolling clock here in this second half, which means the clock will not stop. I think there may be one instance where the clock could stop, but for the most part, the clock is going to be rolling. So this half should go very, very quickly, as the Spartans down 45 will be a rolling clock. I think that's just the first year that we've seen a rolling clock. I know football, we've seen football with a running clock, a rolling running clock. It's like a mercy rule. Baseball has a mercy rule. I think it used to be when I was playing baseball, it was 10 after 4, 15 after 5, something like that when it comes to the run rule. But rolling clock will be the running clock. Rolling clock will be in place here in this second half. Spartans again down 53-8. Very, very impressive performance from the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. I mean, again, the height, the speed, and the Connersville Spartans have done their best to stay. They've tried to press there later on about midway through the second quarter. They started their press, but the Arabians so quick they were able to break the press with ease, and they get the ball coming out here with this running clock here in the third quarter, as Abby Rosencrans is going to trigger it in. She's going to trigger it into Morgan Martin. She brings it over the timeline. Looks over her offense. Lloyd in the middle. From number to her left side. That's number 15 to Lloyd, or 12 to Lloyd. Lloyd shoots about a 10, 15 footer, and Dunaway comes away with it, and Snyder, and she just throws it a little bit too fast to Snyder. Snyder had the lead just a little bit too fast of a pass there from Paige Dunaway. And again, the clock would normally stop at an out of bounds, but it's still running. Martin bringing it up very, very slowly for the Lady Arabians. And I thought she was going to take it there for a moment, but she dishes it off to Warford, and Brumnumber shoots a three. Warford there with the putback. Casey Warford, she has 11 points now for the Arabians. Dunaway, she's trying to find an open space. This is it back to, looks like that's Bottomley. Bottomley dribbles her. She's going all the way. She throws it up and in. And Brittany Bottomley gets her first 2 points this ball game. It's 55-10. Lady Arabians bringing it up. That's number 24, Abby Rosencrans, over to Warford, who they're playing back and forth now. Lloyd almost stops her from going. Warford just finds and it goes off the rim, and Abby Schwartz with the basketball. Or no, it's sent back with the basketball. Sorry, sent back with the basketball. And Paige Dunaway dribbling behind her back, and that's going to be a held ball, and that's going to be Spartan basketball. And the defense, the pressure that this, and it's a deceptive pressure. You know, it's like there's more than, it's a kicked ball off Lloyd. It seems like there's more than 5. Well, I don't know if they're talking about the clock being stopped. Did it stop when it went out of bounds? Not sure what they were talking about, but Snyder has the basketball over to Rubel. Rubel to Dunaway. Dunaway shoots a three, and she hits it just a little short, and Lloyd comes down with the rebound. That's another held ball. That's going to be Pendleton Heights basketball. Dunaway inside to Simback. Simback over to Bottomley. Bottomley looking for an open. Snyder was open there for a split second. They would like to dish it off to Dunaway. Dunaway, lots of pressure. Had 3 girls around her. And the clock is rolling. And that was a foul on Abby Rosencrans, her third. Dunaway going to dish it in. And she's trying to find it. It goes to Bottomley. Bottomley to the left side. She's going to go all the way against Lloyd, who stops in her tracks, and Lloyd picks it off. She's going to go all the way. And that nice defensive play there from Simback, but Lloyd gets the rebound. She didn't give up, and she scores another 2 points for her. That's her 14th point of the night, and it's 57-10 right now. 57 for the Lady Arabians. Sarah Rubel with the basketball. This is an inside to Bottomley. Bottomley goes around to Dunaway. It's hit out of bounds. Spartan basketball. Clock still running. It is a running clock. The Spartans are down 47. Arabians only have scored 4 points so far this quarter. Rubel with the basketball. This is an inside to Bottomley. Bottomley, she's going to go ahead and drive inside and hits it a little too hard off the backboard. And Martin comes up with it. And she's looking over her offense over to Brumnemmer. She's got 19. Martin holding the ball up. Rubel getting on her. She dishes to her, does a spin move, and it's blocked by Simback, but they're going to call Simback on that. Another call on Rubel. On Sarah Rubel on that. That's her first. Team second. Martin going to the line, shooting 2. And that's a beautiful shot there from Martin. That's her 4th point of the night. Brumnemmer going out. Berkeley Shelton coming in. Swartz coming in for the Spartans. Second shot here from Martin. She puts it up, and it's off the back of the rim. Lloyd right there with the rebound, and she loses it. She's going to the ground, and the Spartans come up with it. Swartz with the basketball. She loses it. Back over to the Lady Arabians. Swartz was hoping there would be a call on that. Warfer inside to number 31. She goes up for 2, and she scores. Berkeley Shelton with her 4th point of the night, 60-10. Spartans on the left side, that's JC. She goes up and scores. I thought it was from this angle that was going in. Rubel, 4 Arabians all over her. Warfer with the basketball. She's gets a little too hard. She gets her own rebound, and she goes and she gets the foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on Swartz. That's Abby's first foul. Warfer going to the line, shooting 2. Clock does stop on a free throw. And that's a nice shot there from Warfer. That's her 12th point of the night. Snyder comes out. Dunaway comes in. Rubel is going out. I think Wilhelm checked in. I couldn't quite tell, but Wolfer's second shot is good. She's got 13 on the night. Dunaway with the basketball. Bringing it across the timeline. Clock will be running except on a free throw. And that was Wilhelm with the basketball. Or Dungan with the basketball. I'm sorry, Dunaway with the thought about taking 3, but she went up against number 31 and Berkeley Shelton and got swatted away. Warfer with the basketball. And number 22 shoots a 3, a little short. And that's Dungan's going to go out on Dungan. And here comes number 14 back in for the Spartans. McKenna Lucas. Lloyd over there in the corner getting some treatment as they're going to be calling Dunaway on that. Clock is still running, 62-10. Here comes Abby Swartz and coming back in, taking her place. Yeah, that's what I love about Michelle Harder. She's always up to greet her players off the bench with a high five, low five. Always offering encouragement, no matter what the scores, no matter what they did. That's just not a coach. That's a teacher as well. As number 24 is off, Rum never gets the rebound. She puts it back up and in. That's her 21st point of this ball game. But that's what the Spartans need, a coach like Michelle Harder, the way that she coaches and teaches these girls. Blessing to have inside to Simback. Simback going all the way. She off to the right side. She goes after her own rebound. Like to see that hustle. Warford going up all the way. She's got 2 more points. 15 for her as Dunaway. She's going to dish it inside to Simback for an easy 2. And that's going to be a foul, as this is going to put us into the 4th quarter. Oh, McKenna Lucas got the foul. I didn't know what was happening on that, but Lucas got the foul. He's putting down the score, and we're going to be going into the 4th quarter. At the end of 3, Pendleton Heights 66, Connersville Spartans 12. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown services and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Floral and Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's Pharmacy, we are here for you, 765-825-6251.
Back here in Pendleton Heights, very fast 3rd quarter as the clock was running except on free throws. The Arabians up 66-12 over the Lady Spartans. Again, a very impressive offensive display from the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians, and a very impressive defensive play from the Lady Arabians. Just absolutely impressive. Connersville Spartans looking to make it interesting. Get a couple points here, not giving up. That's not in their vocabulary at all, as J.C. Wilhelm is in, and number 25 shoots a 3 and she scores. That's number 25, Isabel Williams. Williams scores a 3, 69-12 inside to Simback off the glass. That's her 6th point tonight. The Arabians let a lot of bench players get some time here in this 4th quarter with this running clock, and that is stole by Wilhelm, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 22 for the Arabians, Ava Phillips. Yeah, that's her first foul, the 2nd overall from the Arabians. Again, this team does not foul at all, as aggressive as they play. No fouls as Simbach dishes it out to Dunaway. Dunaway goes inside to Duncan. And right there, nice, easy. Oh, off just a little too hard. And that's McKenna Lucas going to go to the line for 2. Well, the clock is running now. Oh, here we go. It finally stops. Lucas shooting 2 for the Spartans. And her first one is up and good. Just with her first points of this ball game. And she comes up short on that one, and the rebound goes to the Arabians. 69-15. Number 25 with the basketball, the Arabians. Over to 5 again, the Arabians, and that's a walk. That's a walk on number 23. I don't know, is that number 23? I don't have the 23 on my score. I do. It's Emma Roberts. It's Emma Roberts, number 23. Spartans over to Dunaway. Dunaway inside to Simback. Simback's going all the way and a little off to the left, and a rebound there from Duncan. Duncan over to Dunaway. Dunaway goes a little too hard off the glass, and the rebound comes to the Arabians, and they throw it away as the clock keeps rolling. Sarah Rubel coming in. Paige Dunaway going out. Yeah, I'm not sure there has been a game that Rubel and Dunaway have not scored. They have not scored this game. I don't think there's ever been a game where either or has not scored. That's a testament to the defense of the Lady Arabians. Inside to Simback. Simback goes out to Dungan, and she dishes, a little too hard. Simback puts it back. Simback has 8 points for the Connersville Spartans. The Arabians on the attack, shooting another three, number 25, and she hits the net, and it should be Spartan. No, it is Arabian basketball. As the benches, now it looks like the starters are coming back in. And it looks like, that's Kara Snyder is coming for the Spartans. She's got 4 points. And some of hers I thought they were threes earlier in the ball game, and that's Martin for three. She hits it off the side of the rim, and that's going to be a foul on number 31. Berkeley Shelton with a foul on that. And here comes Phillips back in. Phillips is a 5'10 freshman. That's good news that she'll be 3 more years with the Spartans. And that's stolen away from Lloyd. She's going to go all the way for an easy 2 points right there. That's her 16th point of this ball game, 71-17. And that was again stolen away there from Dungan, and the attack is on from the Arabians, number 31, Berkeley Shelton. She gets her 6th point of the ball game. Not quite sure why some of the starters are still in, but they came back. And a nice dish inside to Dungan from Phillips, and Dungan is going to go to the line for 2 shots. Again, I don't think Phillips even, that was a no-look pass. That was a beautiful pass inside, a nice give and go. Let's get the free throw right here from Dugan, a little hard off the back of the rim. And it looks like Carson Morgan's going to be coming in for McKenna Lucas. Dugan's second shot, a little hard off the rim, and Carson comes up with the rebound. Dugan over to Rubel. Rubel Phelps with the ball inside. She's going up hard, and she scores. Addison Phillips with 4 points tonight. Her parents sitting right in front of me. They're happy to see that. And that's a 3-pointer there. Oh, that's Morgan right there. She's got 2 points, or a 3-pointer right there. So that's 7 points for her. Carson Morgan with the basketball over to Rubel. Over to, thought that might have been tipped, but it was off Snyder as the benches are coming in for, the seniors are coming out. Yeah, that's why they brought them in. They brought them in so that way they can come back out. Very impressive group of seniors as they get the applause from the Arabians fans. Number 31 with the basketball. And boy, that's a nice drive and good defense to force that shot. And it's going to be Spartan basketball. 76-19. And here comes number 22 in Ava Phillips. She's coming in for number 31, Berkeley Shelton. Shelton is going to finish this ball game with 6 points. Carson Morgan with the basketball over to Dungan, over to Schneider. Back over to Dungan. Inside to Phillips. Phillips drives hard, doesn't get the foul, gets it off the glass. She scores again. Like to see her get some time in here. Just a freshman. She's got 6 points tonight. That's a little off, and that's going to come down to the Spartans with less than a minute to go. Carson Morgan with the basketball. She's bringing it up, and tell you what, the Arabians, Snyder with the shot for 3. That's a little short, and the Arabians come up with the rebound again. You know, there's nothing you can say about this performance from the Spartans. They were just outclassed all night tonight by a good team, but you know, Spartans getting a lot of their players that don't normally get some time. That's out of bounds. That should be Spartan basketball. Again, the hustle's there. These girls have not given up no matter what the score is, no matter what the clock's doing. They are playing hard. I mean, right now they're thinking that they can win this ball game. I mean, they're playing very, very good. As Morgan thought about taking the shot, she's going to take a 3. Why not? And she scores. Carson Morgan with 3 points, and that's the ball game. 76-24. New Palestine walks out of here with a victory over the Connersville Spartans. Very, very impressive victory there for Pendleton Heights. I'm going to add up these scores here real quick. I mean, just very, very impressive for the Pendleton Heights. Just their defense, their height, their speed was just a little bit too much for the Spartans tonight. Scoring-wise, for the Pendleton Heights Arabians, they were led by Haley Brumnevers, 21 points. Morgan Martin had 7. Skylar Baldwin had 2. Kaylee Warfer had 15. Ava Phillips had 3. Abby Rosencrans 2. Isabel Williams had 3. Berkeley Shelton had 6. And Kylie Lloyd had 16. She was a force inside for the Connersville Spartans. They were led by Haley Simbach's 8 points. Brittany Bodley has 2. Let's see here. Addison Phillips had 6. Carson Morgan 3. McKenna Lucas 1. And Kara Snyder 4 points. Pendleton Heights, very, very, very good team. The Connersville Spartans still has 2 more games to go. They have a game on Saturday against Rushville, and they close out the season, both games at home against East Central. So until Saturday night in Batesville, boys return to action. And Batesville, we'll catch you then. You guys have a fantastic night from Pendleton Heights. For Justin Roberts and John Palsy back at the studio, I'm Ronnie Wiley. You guys have a great night tonight.